Sorry. All right, I'm here. I'm here somewhere. I'm here somewhere. I'm here. Sorry, I'm fucking late as usual. I don't know. It is Friday. Happy Friday. I don't know if anybody's even here. I'm here. I think you're here. But I don't think anybody else is here. But I'm live. We're live on all the platforms. It's Friday, around 2:03. Who's starting a podcast? We're talking about Southern Charm, the reunion. Didn't even go to I didn't do the finale, but it is what it is. I want to make sure everything's working. TikTok is on. Instagram's on. I'm so fucking late as fucking usual. Per usual. Late. But it's Friday. There's lots going on. Hey, Danny, it's Gossip Girl. Everybody follow Danny Gossip Girl, please. Did you get a notification? Because I was so freaking late today, and I just didn't change anything. But so yeah, we are talking about Southern Charms finale. A little bit, not the finale. We're gonna talk about the reunion. It was kind of boring. Like I really thought that it would be way more exciting than that. Like I don't even see it. It's kind of like it was stupid. The whole Vanita and JT thing is absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know what he's doing. The girlfriend Allie, I don't know who the hell that is. But apparently, why can't I see her comments? But apparently, they all have restraining orders against her. Like they're not even talking about her. Oh, thank you. You guys are crazy because I hate it. I fucking hate it. I hate it, fucking hate it. It's like, but I love you guys so much. But please like, comment, subscribe. I'm still playing there. Please comment. Where's my weed? Please comment, like, subscribe. If you're listening on the Starting on podcast side, I appreciate it. You can follow me there if you are not already followed. Please also give me a 5-star rating, even if you don't like the podcast, even if you don't like me because I'm annoying. You probably want to fast forward to the first 10 minutes every time you listen, because it is a live chat. It takes me 5 minutes at least to get going and all that crap and get my head straight. So same thing with YouTube, but there is chapters and all that on the both sides. So and what they do is tell you every couple of minutes what I'm talking about, basically, so you can just skip ahead. But probably gonna start out with Southern Charm. Like I said, it was pretty fucking boring. Hey Terry, hey Mama Bear, I fucking love you so much. I miss you. I hope you're doing okay. We'll have to catch up soon. You'll have to come up and do an episode with me. Because what's coming up? Southern Charm's over, right? So we're going to have Sir Rules, which I cannot fucking wait for. Then Vanderpump Villa, which is extremely friggin' messy. And I'm literally giving them because I know how good Southern Hospitality was, no matter what people think. It had high ratings, not high ratings, it had high viewership. So did Southern Charm. And I feel like when we have Sir Rules, it's going to be having Sir Rules, and I think the Valley. That's right, the Valley. We got the Valley starts. All of it. Bravo has done something finally. I was losing hope in Bravo a year ago or 2 years ago when all the lawsuits started and the reality reckoning and Bravo and all that crap. And it was I knew Andy and NBC would be okay, but this shows we started. I'm not going to blame it on Jersey, but I'm going to blame it on Jersey. You know what I mean? We gotta get rid of the two clowns so we can move on with our lives and have a Christmas in Jersey. And I really think that something happened in the air because all these shows that I thought were gonna suck, I thought I was gonna hate OC because of Shannon and what they were doing to Shannon. Best season ever almost. Well, since the old days. And same thing with Atlanta, same thing with Potomac, same thing with Southern Charm, same thing with all of them. And the Valley's fucking awesome. I mean, seriously, I'm just so bad. I don't care. We can hate fuck each other because that dude is so freaking hot. But it is what it is. I mean, whatever. I'm married. I'm just saying. Everything's good. And Jax, God, I can't damn. I mean, I will stomach Jax because the rest of the show is good. I just want to clown him the whole fucking time. And it's a shame to do that because he's but I'm so sick of 13, 14. But how old is he? 50 now? How many years have we been saying we're working on ourselves? I'm working on myself. I'm this, I'm that, I'm working on myself. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, you're not. You don't even think you have a problem. Who the fuck you kidding, dude? But that'll be fun. So, I mean, I don't know. Next week something should start. I hope it's one of them. I hope it's not the Valley. Valley doesn't start till April 15th, which isn't next week, right? No. And Easter's late this year. Like, remember Thanksgiving was here, and all of a sudden Christmas was here. Like, we used to have 5 weeks in between, but they made Thanksgiving the last season, or the last Thursday of the year. So like everything, they're speeding everything up on us. Like, whatever. Did I tell you about? I gotta tell you guys about the clock. How the universal time got off. Didn't even like it didn't change at all in Georgia's car. It didn't change. They're fucking with our time. Anyway, let me just move on from that. But okay, so Craig. Okay, so we have to remember they were on vacation. Shep was in love with this chick that I don't even know where the fuck. We all agree. Even Andy agrees that he was going through something. He was totally like Austin said. He was missing what he had with Taylor, and I called it. And then I don't know if Taylor looked beautiful, by the way. All the ladies actually did. I don't like Sally with Shep. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know if you guys even know what I'm talking about. Like, I just don't like her with Shep. Molly? Sally. No, it's Molly. I'm sorry, it's Molly. I don't know what it is. It's not that she's, I don't know. I want to see him back with Taylor, actually, to be honest. Like, Shep's learning. He hasn't completely quit. I don't think he has to completely quit drinking, but, Craig said if he had stopped working on himself now, he might slip. But, like, I think they're all doing well. Austin still got Pucapotamus. JT did not quit. JT's still on the show. Madison's pregnant. Craig and Paige have broken up. He was in complete denial. But Vanita and JT dated for a little bit right before or right after the finale. They're not boring, though. They're so good. They're good. They're back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want, like, Jersey, we said we hated boring, right? And then we get Jersey, and then we're like, oh, God, like, we don't want this. We didn't say we wanted this. You know what I mean? I want to like them, but I don't trust their motive. I know. They're homie hoppers, remember? They're homie hoppers, big time. Like, I mean, they're Southern Charm homie hoppers, And it's weird. Like, wasn't one of them, like, a bachelorette or something for, like, 2 days or something on the show? But she, hey, Mimi, reality concert. One of them talks. I'm like, they're always like, oh, she was a bachelorette or she was on the Bachelor. And I'm like, and Nick Val's like, yeah, for like 2 days or something. But anyway, like, they made it from Southern Charm to back and forth. I like Sally better with Shep, but Sally's with that weird guy Andrew. Like, what is that dude's fucking deal? He just looks like he doesn't want to. He'd rather be surfing with no shoes and shirt, which is fine. So would I. But like, I don't know. Put your fucking hair back, man. Pull your hair back. Take a shower, which you probably did, but you have that look that I'm like, I don't like. What is she doing? I don't know, Andrew. Whatever. And Andrew's a homie hopper too. He's a homette hopper. What do you call him? Homie? The dresses were beautiful. I kind of didn't understand why they were so dressed up, but like, no, and I didn't like. No, I wish I did. I wish I watched it, but well, I'll play some of the clips after we're Erin, please subscribe. Did I tell you guys to subscribe to Erin D? Smiling with Erin D. I found the TikToker. I just sent her a message, and I'm going to send you her link. The one who does all the positive, really cute stories like every day. Oh my God, I want to tell you the one about yesterday, but I'll finish this first. But I'll hook you up with her or send you there because like maybe you can take some of her stuff and play it. A lot of YouTubers are doing that, but oh my God, it's like I told you the duck story, right? I love the duck story. How the whole town like took turns like not sleeping at night because the ducks would come at 3 a.m. just so they could cross them. It was so fucking cute. But anyway. Just like a peasant. Anyway, so it starts out. I don't know. There's two-part. Is there a 2-part reunion? No 2-part reunion. Just 1 part. I don't think. I know. So cute. Yeah. I'm telling you, like, I thought that JT was a pale. I thought he was on drugs. I really did. But like, I don't know. I mean, he didn't quit. They took a 2-month break in filming, but. I mean, all right, so I'm going to skip ahead to just one thing. I just want to talk about this real quick. He said something about Vanita, and I had already thought this before. And I didn't want to say it because I knew that it was his mom. That's right. I knew it was his mom that was pushing him to be with Vanita. And I just felt he thought of her not in that way and was just using her. And it kind of confirmed that what he said to the barber. And I do believe he said it that way. I do believe he said some black girl has been hitting on me and my girlfriend's going to get pissed. And he referred to her as some black girl or just some girl. But like, she's like, just adding that part in is like, what? And then the barbers tried to spin it like, oh, well, she's the only one on the show. So, that's how I didn't put context behind it. And it's kind of like, I don't know, dude. The fact that the barber guy even repeated the story back to everybody was crazy. I loved her. I loved Anita's dress. I loved her, like, everything. And even like at the finale, they looked amazing. They were so dressed up at the finale too. Um, and Vanita had asked him to go to that event. But like, if he showed up at the reunion, why couldn't he go to the finale? Like, this is this dude who like starts all this shit, but then he just walks away. And like, that was like something that got repeated by him from the hairdresser. It was probably messy, right? But like, why are you even telling anybody anything with this situation? Because you look like a dick no matter what. Like, you did hook up with her in the Bahamas. You do have a girlfriend. You've had a girlfriend for months. And yeah, like, his mom was pushing it. You know what I mean? And I don't think he was interested. And I think he was maybe in the beginning when the show was coming back on because he thought he could use it as a storyline. But his whole, like, I'm leaving, I'm not leaving, I'm leaving, I'm not leaving. They're not my friends. Like, they do clown him a lot. But, like, it's going to be because he's with that girl. And, like, I don't know what she did. But she's got, I don't like the fact she was calling Vanita a rat. Hey, Bizarre, thank you guys thank you so much for being here. Sorry I'm late, but I'm glad that you guys are here. The confrontation too, like, was between Madison and Madison. Who was she fight with? Oh, Madison and JT. Yeah, like, I didn't really think they were that good of friends anyway, but like, apparently they are, and they want to mend their friendship. But like, I really do think Brett called, and I do think maybe he acted a little strangely jealous because he said, "Look, what if it was me and my wife? It would be weird, like his wife calling him. I don't know, like." I don't know. Because everybody thinks George is like, quiet, but George can get jealous too. George can act like an asshole sometimes like that. He was there. You know what I mean? I don't know. They were having a moment, and I don't think JT shouldn't have really said anything, but like, he did say it to his friend, and then I don't like the way he presented it to the guys about, like, he thinks we're having an affair. I don't think he ever thought that, but the fact that she hangs out with Austin too, it's like weird because I don't know, maybe because the cameras are going to be on them, so he's okay with it, I don't know. But anyway, she's pregnant. He's cancer free, and that's amazing. So we're all happy about that. Like, I was hoping that was the case. So now, and Shep, oh my god, and Shep did kiss Molly though, or is it Molly? Yeah, it's Molly. I'm gonna keep calling them their own names. But I like how actually, like, Sally does her hair darker now because now I can actually tell them apart. Or I can, like, I'm not confused, And I think she was like, there's too many blondes on the show. Like, I need to be something different because, you have all of them are blonde except for now her. And she's, like, darker hair. And Vanita. Oh, and Leva left the show, by the way. But she has Southern hospitality. I don't even know. She wasn't even on this freaking episode. Like, I'm not Vanita. Like, literally, Leva's there to be the mom. It's like she moms everybody. Oh, good. Because I was like, wait, it's over? And I was like watching it as I was getting ready. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't finish it. I'm like, wait, did I finish it? And I'm like, you're right. There has to be another one. Because I'm like, this seems so unfinished. I'm like, wait, but did I even watch it? But did you like how they kissed? Did you like him? What do you think about Shep and Molly? Because I don't know. I don't even know what they said at the reunion. It was kind of like, I don't know, up in the air a little bit. But like, maybe like she's cool with them just being like, hookup buddies and just for now. But like, he was ready to marry this other chick. She kissed him, which was crazy at the finale. I thought that was amazing. I was like, and they were all like, oh, everybody likes them together. But Leia, like, trusting her motives, and I think we can trust Shep to not do anything. Like, I think we can trust him in a relationship now. I know that's crazy to say, but I think there's a reason. There's a reason why he never had a really, Taylor. There's a reason why he doesn't get into them right away. Like, when he's ready, he's ready. Just like Craig. When Craig wanted to, when Craig wanted to take the bar and pass it, he created the bar and passed it. And I don't like Paige. I just love Paige. But I am such a Craig fan. I've been rooting for Craig ever since from day one. So I can't ever go against Craig. Craig does no wrong in my eyes at all, ever. But yeah, and also Craig and Austin made up. They had their little talk, which I thought was amazing. And listening to him talk about, all right, so Craig talking about his addiction, he called it an addiction. And I was like, wow, like alcohol even bothers him, so he can't even be around it. And there is like, I guess he wasn't drinking in front of Austin, but Austin didn't pick up on the fact that there was I don't know. It's like they had to talk, and I'm kind of glad they're back together. But it kind of dawned on Austin that he's like, Craig was newly so, or he was addicted to Adderall. Maybe I should ask him, like, maybe he's drinking a problem too. I don't know. Not everybody knows how to handle it, like addiction. You know what I mean? And if Craig's issue was being around it, was it hard for him to be around it, and his friends were drinking, then I get it. You know what I mean? But he did do it first. He did it for Paige, he said. Not just for Paige, but for himself and Paige. But maybe, do you think maybe like something was happening with that? Maybe she just couldn't come back from it. I don't think he did anything wrong. I just think she didn't like him how he was when he was drinking. But do you think maybe something got really annoying and she just maybe couldn't come back from it? Like maybe she kind of fell out of love with him when he was acting like a sloppy drunk or something. And that's a little harsh though, because like you have been together for a long time. Like it's not like you just met. Like you're just dating or like a year. It's been 3.5. You might as well say you guys are married, but you weren't. You know what I mean? And I didn't know. I remember I said she does want him. She would definitely want him to move to New York or New Jersey or because of her mom, her parents. She wants to have kids where her family is. And that's exactly what he's like. He was going to do that. And you know what? She's right. I do think he would resent her in the end because I don't think he wants to live there. Even though his parents are right in Delaware, I don't think he wants to live there. And he did have some like business deals going on. I don't know if he's still going to do it, but he was going to be staying in like New York. And I think he had like booked some jobs or something with Bravo. I don't know, something along the lines of like he was going to do something for Bravo, and it would make him be in New York, so he would be, they could be closer to her family or whatever if they were going to start to settle down. I also don't think I remember her asking him to buy a ring. Do you guys remember him asking? I don't know. He said she wanted me to buy her a ring, so I bought her a ring. I don't remember, and I don't think Paige is the kind of girl that asks somebody to buy them a ring. Like I think that I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know. I love Craig, but I just don't like Craig. I don't know. She definitely should have not like to say to him, I deserve the same time you got when you were 30. You got to spend so your age, or you got to be like single and or like not something at 30. Like I just want the same courtesy. And it's like, bitch, what? That's dude, like that was me. Like that was not us. That's me. And like you can have that fucking courtesy, but goodbye. Don't get in a motherfucking relationship then. 2 years ago, 3 years ago. If that's what you want when you turn 30, don't get in a relationship with me at 28 and stay there. Like all cocky. And they did get a bee set. They did get bees, which I love because I want to have a farm too. And I'm not allowed to have chickens or other animals here because, it's just not considered farmland. And but I would love to have a farm. And yesterday I built a garden wall around the big tree outside. I call him Healer. He's a big Christmas tree. He's like 150 years old. I built a garden wall around. I'm gonna have to take a picture and send it to you guys. But I was like snow fucking white yesterday. Okay. But do you know I'm snow fucking white? Just saying. My squirrels were get back yesterday. I've been feeding them. I got their peanuts. My cardinals are back, and I've been feeding them, and they've been eating out of my hand, and it's all amazing. And the cardinal, she now comes, it was two females and two males, and then there's 3 males the other day. They literally come with him like 2 feet of me now. And the squirrels still eat my hand. I eat out of my hand, but it's been so nice out lately. I just have to tell you guys that. Anyway, back to Southern Charm. I was just getting excited about it. Because I think about Craig and his farm, and his little house. I'm like, that's what I want to do. I wake up every day. I want to be like, what's her name? Like the chick on Miami Housewives, the one that has the farm with married to Martina, whatever. That's what I want to do. I wake up every day and just take care of my plants and my farm animals. I have the New Jersey wildlife out here, so it's like the occasional sewer rat and squirrels and like chitlins. I'm just saying. Of course, I have a groundhog. I have a possum. 7 cats. My neighbor, I found out the 2 cats I had were my neighbor's cats that she lost and never went to find them, never found them. And, I named them Patches O'Reilly and Sweet Sweets Marie. And really her name is Japana Monique. And the other one's Stardacia. Yeah, all right. I give him Irish names. Okay. Anyway, but I'm just no. So let's get back to this stuff. So the reunion starts. Everybody's all dressed up and everybody's sitting down, and nobody knows Madison's pregnant, which is so cute. I did not know her stomach was going to be that big. I don't know how she hid it from all of them. I guess they don't really hang out that much. I'm going to go and watch it happens live after this. After I'm done talking about it, I think Craig and Paige go apart with each other. I know. About yeah. Look, I mean, like questioning him though, like he lied only because he wasn't ready to tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I definitely think they grew apart too. But she she needs somebody that's like I don't you know what I think she's gonna be a Sex in the City type girl. You know what I mean? I don't think she's really gonna settle down. Anyway. Oh, and like I don't know I didn't know who this person was, this guy that was doing the um Madison that was doing the finale with Madison and that party. He's cute. But is that Eddie's husband, I think, right? That guy Eddie? Because where's Eddie? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. But and why wasn't Brett there at the finale? I don't know. But okay. So before this, real quick, they go 2 months later, and it's basically like I'm sorry. It's when Craig has been broken up with Paige, and he's like, you know, again, he didn't want to come to terms with it. You know, he stayed at her apartment for like when he was on Watch What Happens Live, and then she came back to the apartment. They had to talk, and they broke up. And then he said she mailed his shit to him, which is fucked up. Like he can't even go get his own shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, Paige. Like, what did he do? And like he said he was blindsided. Like, do you think he was really blindsided? He really thinks he was blindsided. Do you think he was blindsided, guys? She was kind of mean to him in the end. I know. And literally, remember when I first got Sweet Sweets, she was like, she's a little, she just came roaming over one day and like, she had a collar on and she was lost. But then like day 3 that she came over, I thought, oh shit. And she never went looking for her. She had her since she was 16. She's 14 years old. How do you just let your cat go? And she's from New York. So cats don't know anything. Like, and then that's Japana Marie, or Japana Monique. And that's, you know, like sweet sweets. And then the little kitten, I just got the last one that my other neighbor was like, I got your cat. And I went out and I was like, that's not my cat, but I'll take her anyway. Never went looking for that one either. And she was like little, you know what I mean? That's Stardacia. Stardacia. Oh my. Anyway, me and George left for like 2 days. And she left. She came over to say goodbye to them. She was hysterical. I said, look at me giving them Irish names. And she's Spanish. She knew, you know what I mean? She's like, well, look at me. I'm like, I know, but like, I mean, seriously. And they're always in the window. And I'm like, are you sure you don't? I was like, you're not taking my cat. She goes, I wouldn't do that to you. I was like, you can have Japana because, I mean, that was your cat for 14 years. I'm like, I wouldn't. I was like, no. And then George was like fucking losing it because he loves those cats. He thought she was going to take them. He thought I was giving them back. He was literally in the other room. And he was like, you're giving me, he thought I was giving them back. He really did. He was like losing it. And I was like, babe, I wouldn't fucking do that. But yeah, and no to being blindsided. Right? You know what I mean? Like, oh, so I do think in the moment he was blindsided, but then when he looks back, he realizes that shit was going on. You know what I mean? Or shit didn't feel right. Like she started to pull away. You know what I mean? Like when they were looking at the bees, she was so mean to him. She was like, I want to see you got the so euros at 30 or something like that. Like, okay. I didn't know that's what it was. I mean, I know it was like that, but okay. And just to be so mean about it, like literally like freaking out, like she was like being forced to be there or something. It's like, bitch, go the fuck home then. You know what I mean? Like, just go home. Do me a favor, like, or don't do me any favors at this point. But I do feel bad for Craig because, again, like, I don't know what's up with Craig because, well, we know that Nomi wanted him back. I don't like her, though. She's not, he better never go back to her. And did we hear he was hanging out with Sally or Molly? See, they were both hanging out with them. Homie hoppers. And they and I wish maybe Pooksy has somebody for Craig. Pooksoponimus. Where is Pooksoponimus? Thank God he has somebody that's not a clout chaser. Because she was there. She didn't want to be in the show. I was like, you know what? That means she really likes him. and she don't want to be part of the drama. All right, so the reunion starts, and everybody, Vanita looks like Diana Ross. She definitely gets best dressed. Anyway, Madison walks in and everybody sees that she has a big pregnant belly, which I was like shocked. 4 months and her pregnant belly is huge. 4 months. Is that normal to have a belly like that at 4 months? How many weeks is that? 25? Yeah, maybe, yeah. And maybe like her boobs had it, like her daughter, her dress was out. She was gorgeous. Madison is like the most gorgeous pregnant person I've ever seen in my life. You know? True. True. It was just crazy. Like, I know that, like, the whole distance, like, the whole them having lives in both states, like, he has a whole life in Charleston. She's got a whole life there. How do you decide? Or you don't, or you just go back and forth. And who the fuck wants to do that all the time? Like, who really wants to do that when you have kids, And I know Craig was not going to want to be there. Definitely. No, don't say that. No. 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 No, no. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Oh, no, wait. He's back with Natalie? Is he back with Natalie? Craig's back with this, like, Natalie, the one for COVID, Natalie? Oh, my God. Wow. I thought, okay, all right, good for him. Good. I told you those chicks are homie hoppers, but okay. So Rodrigo, he announces he's engaged. Madison's pregnant, and him and Tyler have been together for 10 years. I hope we see more of them next season because I want to see more of their life. I want to see more of this Jonathan, I think his name is, or whatever, Eddie's person, which I don't know who Eddie is. I just heard him say Eddie's name. I keep saying it like I know who he is, but and I want to see more of Vanita's mom and like her family, and maybe like I know this is like so not like this is like the wrong. This is this is an unpopular opinion, but I want JT and Vanita together, really, kind of. He's back with Natalie. Oh my God. I have to look up a picture of them because I didn't think she was cute in the very beginning. She was kind of big and kind of like manly-ish. Maybe I'm being mean about it. I don't know. Like Craig, I wanted to be that same. Craig, I'm single. I'm just kidding. I'm not single. Anyway, nothing ends up coming of Anita and JT because he just goes. Well, they're having this. I don't know, like hanging out thing again, using her probably. But the whole time having a girlfriend or not having a girlfriend, I don't know what the fuck she is. She was, whatever they're doing, whatever their toxic bullshit is, they're together 1 minute, they're together or not. Then he's with Vanita. Like, how are you dating Vanita if you were with this girl and then this girl, the show airs and she's fucking telling the whole cast to fuck the fuck off and calling people like rats and shit. And it's like, really, bitch, who the fuck are you? Like, you are never going to be on that show. You're never getting in front of the camera. Like, he better never bring her in front of the camera because fuck that bitch. Like, like going after her. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're being at your dude, like, for being a fucking fuckboy. Because you probably fucked her in the Bahamas. Why is she so stuck on him? I want them together, but what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, this bitch needs to go, JT. Like, she's not even cute. Let me go here. You know what I mean? She don't even go here. We're gonna start a fucking problem. She doesn't even get a vote. She gets no votes. She gets nothing. I do not consent. I don't consent. I don't want her on TV. I don't consent to it. JT, break up with her, or you need to go get your fucking head examined because you should be with somebody. Like, I'm telling everybody to be with somebody on the show. I just don't like the bitch that he's with because I don't like her fucking being a crazy person and like fucking with the cast and like literally making production end for 2 months, and then we're trying to figure out why is everything so weird? Why doesn't Sienna like Shep anymore? Why doesn't JT like JT anymore? Like, what is happening? It was weird, but they didn't tell us about the break. That made sense though. Oh, and goddamn Taylor Gaston, I don't know what the fuck his name is. Why is she with him? I don't like him. He's a homie hopper too. Well, he was with somebody else too, wasn't he? Yeah, he's with the other chick. See? Fuck, man. These people are crazy. Adam would have never fit in. I don't get it. And like, could you have seen Adam fitting into Southern Hospitality? Not at all. I don't know where he would fit in. He's not messy enough. His marriage is way too important to him for him to be on a show like that. Like, I just don't see it happening. Like, and I'm just like trying to think like where would, like, it's weird. Like, but I do like the people that they have now. Like, even though I'm making fun of these bitches, like, I'm kind of glad we have somebody because we got rid of Catherine, got rid of Cameron, got rid of Chelsea. We have nobody left. Madison really. Thank God for Taylor because Without Taylor, who else? What other women are on the show? Lev is off. That's crazy. All of the girls that were on the original shows on. So we just have the original men. And then and some additions. Remember John with the hairy chest? Was his name John? I don't know why I call him John. I think his name was John. Remember with the fucking, he was really hot at first. We were like, oh, he's so hot. And we're like, ew, you are so gross. He was on for one season and he had a wife that broke up with him and his kid came to see him in the summertime. He reminded me of Paul Bunyan with his plaid. What do they call plaid, or like, what's it called? Flannel stuff. I'm not a flannel person. I'm just saying. Like, he reminded me of Paul Bunyan. I don't know why. They can't carry chest. That's weird. Anyway, like, shave that shit, dude. But let's get started. Sorry. Craig starts out about literally insists there were no signs. Okay, so they start talking with Craig first, insisting there was no signs of the trouble before Paige broke up with him. She did it over the phone. He says Thanksgiving, and him and Austin did a live show, which I didn't know they were doing. I would love to see it. I definitely want to like look that up. Listen, honey, hello, come back, please. If you want to come up here, let me know if you want to come up. I know, but I know. I don't know how to figure out what the fuck it is with him. Like, it's not that he's honest. I don't know what it is. There's something. I like him, but I don't know what to do with him. I want him to stay. I'm glad that he's staying. But he definitely got the fuckboy vibe. It came off of Austin and landed on him. You know? And just because the truth is there doesn't mean you always have to say it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's always like, I'm all about the truth. I'm all about the truth. But it's like, that doesn't mean you have to always say it either. You know what I mean? But they were awfully fucking evil. They were like, fuck that guy. Craig's like, don't hang out with him. Like, they were all like really mean. But anyway, so Craig says he bought a ring, which I was like, really thought was crazy. But like, literally, okay, so it was December 12th. And he was on Watch What Happens Live. Again, he explained it. Again, I saw him explain it 3 times already. He wasn't ready to accept it. It was over the phone, and he was still at her apartment. And she was still saying things like, oh, you know, we'll get married at BravoCon, like dumb shit like that. So he wasn't ready to say anything. And so she didn't fucking say anything either. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say anything. She was lying by omission. So he was just lying. You know, and like maybe the things he was saying were true. She was on tour. All he did was say that they were going to go on vacation. Whatever, it is what it is. But it's not his. It's really literally not our business when he tells us. So we'll just find out what he tells us. But he bought a ring, which I thought was crazy. And agreed to move to New York. I thought that was even more crazy because I don't see him up there. And she's like, oh, I could be making the worst mistake of my life. I probably think that you are. I don't think you're ever going to find a guy like Craig. Craig is one of a kind. He's down to earth. He's good looking. He's smart. He's educated. He's wealthy. Well, he's successful. Extremely successful. And he puts his mind to something. He gets it. He does it. Which I love because, like, I'm not like that. You know, he says he wants to do something and he does it. And he tries it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, you know. But what he's doing is working. Pillows Down South is working. He's got his little lawyer's office. He's got his, you know, which I think in this, you know, true crime right now is like a amazing. We have like online sleuths, everything. I think he should get into that. He should be a lawyer. I think that he should start doing like true crime and like lawyering on like Facebook or on YouTube, like there's other lawyers do. That would be awesome if we could have Craig talking about the cases that we watch and stuff on, like, not even his podcast, but just like as a separate YouTube channel. I would love to pick his brain about some of the cases that we get, you know, that go on, like true crime stuff. But it'd be cool if he would do that. But maybe we should send him that idea if he hasn't already thought about it. You know, because the first thing I do when I'm like watching like the Justin Baldoni stuff, I go to the lawyers' channels, you know, to hear them explain what the fuck all these filings are, you know, and it's like there's so many of them, and we like talking about it. But so they talk about all that. So we know all the rest of the story. She stayed in touch with him, and she was mad because he wouldn't defend that she didn't cheat. I really think that he thought there was somebody else, and we think that there is. That guy Joe, don't know who the fuck he is, but like some guy Joe something, and he's like the perfect guy for her, some kind of sports agent guy, you know, from New York. I don't know. Is he proud to be a liar? I don't think he's proud to be a liar. I mean, lawyers kind of have to be good liars, but I mean, I don't think he's a liar like he lies to Paige. I don't think that's, he was not lying to us. He was just not, it's literally, he was just not ready to talk about it. And he's right. And in that world, it would make it so fucking real. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't want it to be real. And, how many people don't ever, like, they don't usually always say something right away anyway. But somehow people were speculating and they always shut it down. But it ends up being true. I can't believe he was going to raise them in New York. But anyway. So, and literally Craig says it's not mutual. It isn't mutual. It wasn't mutual. She keeps saying it was mutual. It wasn't mutual. But like at this point, I think that getting back with her, he would never get back with her. And I just think it's over. And I think we're over it too. Like, I don't, we're going to have to see her on Summer House, but I'd like to check out the chick days with though. I forgot Natalie. Like, I just remember her being the COVID chick. And this COVID relationship's broke up by now, but like, I mean, if you got back with her, maybe there's something there. And then, Craig says that Paige lives in her comment section, but it is what it is. Like, she's mad that nobody wants to stick up for her. And then Andy's like, Paige broke up with you for another guy. And Craig's like, I don't know. She denies it. And then she said something like some crazy stuff, right? And he's like, and Andy's asking him, like, what crazy stuff did she say? What crazy stuff did she say? And he's like, I don't know, something like, why didn't you fight for me? Or was it a long time ago though? Or like, I don't think he lies to Paige. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he lies to like his people. I mean, he's a lawyer, so he's gonna have to learn to lie about something. You know what I mean? He's got to be a good liar at some point. To defend somebody that you probably think is guilty. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. It's crazy, but Madison, I think is the only one that reached out to Paige or something, or no? Somebody reached out to Paige. One of the girls, Taylor. I found that odd. Like, I don't know. But I'm happy for Madison. But anyway, so then we have Madison versus JT, which is crazy. But Brett's health is really good, thank God. She said she's still mad over JT's implication about the FaceTime call. And he's like, the call made him uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable too. I don't blame him for that. But he wanted to avoid the nitty-gritty details. Again, I don't blame him. Like, I don't think that Andy or her should have pushed him to talk about, like, the nitty-gritty details would be like, your dude was acting crazy. So pushing him to say it is like, kind of like, okay, bitch, you want me to say it? I'll say it. Like, really? And he didn't call her a bitch either, actually. You're right. He didn't. And Craig lied about that. You're fucking right. Oh my God, you're fucking right. I forgot. You are fucking right. Oh man, Craig, what are you doing, dude? That was fucked up, actually. Because there was no footage of that. Oh my God. She is? Why? That's weird to me. Where's your loyalty lie, man? But so when he says I avoid the nitty-gritty details of that conversation, Vanita runs her mouth and goes, "Yeah, you didn't come here to look cute, so just answer the questions." Like, why are you pushing him to answer this? If he answers the questions, it's going to look really bad on Brett, because Brett's the one who made the phone call. It's weird, But like, it's crazy because Vanita sticks up for him in a way. Or no, I'm sorry, Leva. Because he went to one of them and was like, "Look, I think they're mad at me or something. Like, they made this weird phone call to me before he alleged the only other stuff." But like, I kind of would have thought that he was a little, like, that he thought that I was sleeping with my wife too. I don't know. Like, maybe he has a little bit of a jealous side, and that's not. No, it is what it is. I know. I forgot she was on the show too. Yeah, she's like the mom, and it's like annoying. She moms everybody. I'd rather just see her on Southern Hospitality because I love that show, and I love her on that. That's where she belongs, Like, this is annoying. She doesn't go. She's like, I don't go on vacations because I'm married. Then why are you on the show? You know what I mean? Like, if you think it's going to be a problem with Lamar, then why are you on the show? You know what I mean? Like, you can't hang out with anybody? Okay. Like, what? They have to go to your bar for you to be in. It's just fucked up. And it's not like the ladies. Like, the ladies all go to her, but it's not like we see the scenes with them hanging out. We don't see her and her family. She doesn't have to go on vacation. We can see other shit. She's got Southern Hospitality, so what is what it is. But anyway, back to those two. And I like the fact that literally Levis sticks up for JT a little bit too. But, the accusations, like, it just kind of felt a little like, it was like a telephone, like a game of telephone. Because, like, he really didn't, like, JT probably was really just kind of like taken back by it. I know he did say it to all of them, like, I don't blame him. I don't blame him, you know. But, JT said, there's a lot of questions about whereabouts, and, Madison was with who. And then Madison's like, JT, you're trying to make Brett look jealous. It's like, stop arguing, Madison, because there's no really any way to explain that phone call. You know what I mean? It wasn't because you were drunk and you just wanted to tell him how, what did you do that night? It wasn't, you know what I mean? That's not why you called him, to find out or to remember what you did that night. Anyway, so that's a little fucked up to be like yelling at him for it, because your dude was the one who's being acting like a fucking straight, fucking jealous, crazy person, calling your guy friends and asking like, why were you sleeping? Or like, I don't know, was it like, was it even about the pajamas? Like, about them wearing the same pajamas? Because I mean, I don't know. I guess we're just gonna, you want to hear something really fucked up too. My ex got testicular cancer, and he went through all these treatments, right? Chemo and everything, and after that, kind of like how Brett just went through, he turned into a OCD, like really bad OCD, anxiety, jealous. He completely changed. His personality completely changed. I wonder if like something was up with him. I don't know. We'll just move on from that. But them two arguing was like kind of like, I don't know. Like I wouldn't be pushing the issue, but Vanita on in that situation was on Madison's side. Levis says she sees both sides, and it's like, okay, so do I a little bit, but like only like a little bit, like only if it was like, was she with Austin, not like, well, who was here, who was there, who was there, who was there, who was here, when was that was here, like, you know what I mean? A bunch of nitty gritty questions. Like, it is what it is. But Leva also says that Craig blew what JT said out of proportion too, to the whole group. And, when she tries to ask Craig a question, which leads Craig to start freaking out. You said more today than you said all season, which is kind of fucking right. But, she does kind of mom the group, but she was like trying to make sense of things, you know what I mean? But again, then Madison does agree that it was blown out of proportion, and she apologizes for going too far with it, which again, JT apologizes also for gossiping about it. But then as soon as they start to like almost become friends again, he says, Madison, wouldn't you have felt uncomfortable that if it was me and my wife and we were in that position? And she like freaks the fuck out. She's like, you're Delulu. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Madison? Like, he's only trying to like, you guys just made up, and he's like saying, look, this is why I felt that way. Put yourself in my shoes. Whopping topic change. How did you move? Oh yeah, how did your move go with the cats? I forgot to ask you that. And there's 287 people watching. Thank you, TikTok. And whoever else, lots of people watching. Cool. And Instagram. I'm sorry, yeah. Oh my god, say hi to Instagram. Instagram, hey guys, reality, Christopher, hello, and Bravo Lytics. What do you guys rate this season anyway? Too, by the way. So Craig's literally trying to get her, or Craig and Leva start talking, or they start arguing, right? And he, like he says, you said more now than you've said all season, and it's like, it's true. But then Madison, they all make up again, right? And it's like the whole Delulu thing just kind of that ends it all. But then Andy, so again we got Molly, back to Molly. We go to Molly and Shep. It's kind of like, so Andy commends Shep for cleaning up his act from BravoCon 2023, which we know was really bad BravoCon. Shut this channel. I like the fact that they're all, that Craig and him are both taking breaks from drinking. But he's like, Andy said it was like a slow moving car wreck. I remember him saying that. And then, but his relationship with Sienna too. Which again, Sienna, go away. Nobody cares what the fuck you have to say. Get off the TikTok. Stop talking about the show. Stop talking about Shep. Stop talking about all the shit that didn't happen. I don't know. She thinks we care. We don't care. Shep's Shep. It is what it is. He thought he was like in love. We know that he really wasn't. We moved on. We got it. We're up here in the States. We're good. We don't need her anymore. That's my nerd. But remember, they went, so they're talking to Shep about this whole relationship thing, and Andy's asks him, like, I thought you said in your 40s you won't be chasing after 20-year-olds. And he's like, well, 40s is young. They were just going back and forth about that. And then they talk about the cringy text about, oh my God, with your freckled lips, or, oh, it's like, ugh, Shep, you're not. And he thinks that it's like, I feel bad though. Like, Shep seems he's too old to understand that he's not cool anymore. And he's trying to be cool. But like, you don't want to tell him that he's not cool, because he's kind of cool for our age. You know what I mean? But like, I feel bad. They're kind of like clowning everything that he says and does. And I feel kind of bad about it. Because I was like, oh, I know. And it was like kind of fucked up. And I know they're making a face, but like, it is what it is. Like, I know. I figured, oh, but everything's good. It was traumatic. Oh no. It was traumatic for you or for them? I know. I would be so traumatic too. Like, I don't even want to think about yeah. Oh my God. I don't even, like, another reason she was moving back to Philly, my neighbor, she's like, I can't even imagine bringing them to where I'm going to be. She's going to be right by the statue. So it's like, in dead center city. I'm like, fuck, you're not doing this. Did you lose any? Did you lose any? Did you lose any kitty cats? Did you find? Oh my God, I'm so bad. Okay. But everything's good. I hope everything's good. So, speaking of BravoCon, I guess we're not going. I'm not paying for these tickets. We don't get any respect. So, we won't be seeing these guys. They need to have it in New York. If they don't have it in New York ever again, Andy's a piece of shit for doing that. But, needless to say that we're not going to have any weddings at BravoCon. I don't know if Craig and Paige are getting married at BravoCon. So I don't know what that crazy bitch was talking about. But he commends. I would like to know what Cameron thinks about all this. We haven't heard from Cameron. I wouldn't want Cameron to come back. Oh my God, are they both back? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna cry right now. Oh my God, that sucks. Yeah, you have to tell her. Do you want to come up? Because I'm in my thumb. We can talk about that stuff. Because what time is it? I have to get a doctor. And it's 2. Oh my God, it's 2:22. I looked at the clock, exactly 2:22. Angel numbers all day long. All day long. I already saw 111 today twice. And 555 this morning. I looked at the clock. 555. Okay, so Shep maintains that he was in love with Sienna, and they were in love, he says. Okay, but she's not. He also says he's not rich enough for her, and she's fucking with she literally has some kind of business idea. Again, you mean to tell me you didn't know who Shep was? Whatever. A Denver Broncos player is investing in some idea for her. I don't know what she's doing or whatever, but Shep's like, I know everything about him, blah, blah, blah. My friend knows him or something like that. It's like, who cares? And Madison's like, oh my God, Molly is so much better for you than Sienna. But, like, they hooked up, as she said, right? Then they've hooked up a couple times, Molly and him. They've had sex, but, we'll see. They're both working on themselves. I feel weird they keep, like, talking about it in front of her. It's kind of like, yeah, definitely. Oh my God. Oh, that happened to us like a couple times. We couldn't find Meow Meow. Our cat, your cats will find the fucking most craziest places that you think they're completely gone. You're like, I've checked everywhere. They're not here. And then in the couch, like, you would never thought to check up in the couch, right? Like, we caught her in a fucking closet. It's like behind the closet, like crazy places up in the couch before. It's like, and you swear they're not here because you looked fucking everywhere. But I need to get 2 or 3 carriers and just put them by the doors, because my biggest fear is if there's something happens here, and I don't even put it on the universe and say what I'm saying, and I have to run out the door, I'm not leaving without them. You know what I mean? And they don't. I would have to throw them. I'm thinking I would throw them in carriers and put them into the car and pull the car out of the driveway to get out of the farm's way. That's my plan if that something ever happens. But I have to get the carriers. And then I told them if I wasn't here and something happened, they were to go out the back. If they could get out, to go through the back and then meet me, to all stay together in the back alley behind the house, and to not leave Mr. Man's side until everything's, because I did. And then I was like, I'm not thinking about this. I'm just never leaving. Fuck it. I'm just never leaving my house. Like, I don't leave, and I can staycation here. Don't like to leave my cats. I do not like to leave them for more than 2 hours. I don't like to be away from them because I'm afraid something's going to happen. I'm not going to be here. The hell, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is that how they got out? Oh, are they okay? I hope they're okay. I hope you're okay. Oh my God. Listen, talk about traumatized. I mean, I've lost I've lost um Meow Meow twice. And I think I lost Sterling once because somebody left my door open. And they go very far, but like I'm telling you, and I don't want to hear it's an accident. Like that's why I don't like people in masks. I don't hear it's not an accident. My cat's gone. You know what I mean? Like my cat's still gone. Like I'll fucking murder you. Like don't touch my baby. You know what I mean? Like if something happens and it's your fault, I don't want to hear it's an accident. You know? So I just can't have. Yeah, definitely. Like definitely. But oh my God, that would make you crazy. Oh, I love my cat so much. Oh my God, I kind of left them out. I should let them. I feel bad. Where's everybody at? Oh, hi. Hi, Japana. Hi, Japana, Monique. Hello, Stardacia. Let's come here, Stardatias. They're at the door. Okay, so let's get back. Oh, that's fucking sound. Oh my God. I always said it, but I don't want to get it right now. It's annoying. So Vanita and her. Okay, Vanita and JT. Okay. So literally we have, I don't want to go on again, off again, whatever. Um, I don't know. Vanita says that people think that their relationship was fake as fuck. And Andy kind of agrees. Like they dated again, I said, for 2 months. Hi. Here's Japana, aka Sweet Sweets. This is who Japana Monique is. Oh my God. I mean, you're Japana. She's 14. I thought she was a baby. Crazy. But so anyway, and literally Andy asks JT why he kept his girlfriend a secret for so long. He stumbles over his words, which is weird because he did it because they have restraining orders against her. And she's not allowed near the cast. So Andy knows why he kept it a secret. So, and then Andy's like, also, you did a fuckboy exorcist last year and you kind of like landed on you now. You know what I'm saying? Like you became the fuckboy. And he's like, what? I didn't fuck Vanita. I was like, yo, dude, like you could have said something. You mean like that doesn't mean just that. It doesn't mean actual fuckboy. You know what I mean? It means like you just acted like you. And I think you fucked her in the Bahamas. Okay, but anyway, they deny having sex at all. But like, you know, he's like trying to like talk about why he kept the secret with Vanita and why and she's like, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. And it's like. But he's already done you like that a few times. And I do believe the barber story. I do believe that he tells Leva, and I also kind of believe she didn't take no for an answer at first. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what she thought, if she thought he was going to like change his mind to be with her. Even though he kind of did at first, but like he ended up like she was like, I don't know if I want that, I want to do this or something. And she took a week to herself and he got back with his girlfriend. Yeah. I know I told you my theory about him is that he was obsessed with the show or something. Like he was a fan of the show and he had money, obviously, and he decided to go to Charleston and start businesses so he could hang out with these people. I really thought that at first, like, because he's not from there. So it was weird that he just kind of was like hanging out with them at the bars. And it's like, this dude literally was like obsessed with these people and moved there. Like that chick Ashley that was with what's her name? Ravidal. Like she what? Like you just decided to do a bunch of reality like and Thomas Ravenel of all people, like, whatever. I do say bring back Catherine, definitely. I miss the Southern Charm with Catherine on it. I miss the old Southern Charm. I do. I miss her fight with Thomas. Thomas. Remember one of the heels and the fucking fur running down the friggin' at the marina. It was like that. Like it was the deck part. And they really went. She's like Thomas. She's chasing in her freaking fur. She's like 22 years old. Oh God. Yep. But anyway, so the girl Allie, I don't know what her name is, but they talk about all that. Not really much to say. Like it's like, I guess she's still going to be on. He's still on the show. JT says they weren't together at the time, but they were. He was just seeing her, but whatever. And then Vanita's like, this is the timeline. In September, JT told her he wasn't seeing that girl. September. Then him and Vanita start going on dates almost daily. Now this is September, I guess, after filming. Now. Trying to figure out their boyfriend and girlfriend. And then when the teaser drops, the chick starts calling her a bunch of shit. So I get it. Okay. The teaser dropped. I forgot the teaser dropped. And that's when she started flipping out the girl. And, JT said, Vanita's like, you better do something about this chick. Like she keeps DMing me. And Vanita's like, like, you need to do something about that. And then that made Vanita like pump the brakes, right? So she takes a week off. And then JT's like, you ghosted me for a week. And then he claimed he tried to meet up with her, but Vanita's like, no, this is it. And she gets up and grabs her phone. She wants to go and get the receipts that like he didn't really try or something. And then Molly quotes Heather Gay. Receipts, proof, screen lines, timelines, screenshots, timelines, whatever. And then that's it. That was a cliffhanger. I say, come here, Stardesha. Come here. Stardesha. She's like, oh my God. So yeah, that was it for that one. But that was like, it's a part 2 thing. I was like, yeah, now that I remember like watching it with the news, I was like, because I remember like, oh my God, what happened to the show? I'm like, oh, it's over already. I didn't think about part 2 because we didn't get to like a lot of stuff. So have they always had part 2? I mean, I feel like it's you know what, this season, I'm going to give this freaking season like a 7. For it not being the old Vanderpump, for not being the old Southern Charm, like it was a solid 7 for me, maybe 7.5. I don't want to see Cameron back, but like, I just maybe like an appearance. I like to see what she thinks about Shep and the whole Sienna thing. And I think she'd probably agree with Austin that like he just missed what he had with Taylor, and he doesn't like to be alone. It seems, He said that he's like, oh, I woke up one morning and all my friends were like settled down, and I realized that he wanted to be back with like Taylor. Shut the fuck up. I hate that thing. I should have shut it off, but what time is it? No, I have to go actually. I'll be back later to get a doctor. I'll be back later to do pop culture news. And I'm gonna run to the doctor's office. I still haven't gone. Remember, I was supposed to go 2 weeks ago, and I said I'd be back, and I never went. Last time I was gonna do Southern Hospitality with Listen Honey. I misunderstood, but yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I have to go do that now, and then I will be back in before 5 or 6 to do pop culture news. If you guys want to come back and join me, I want to talk about the Jumper podcast, guys. I want to talk about whatever's going on with Justin and the latest with that, and anything else that's going on. Oh, Craig and that chick. All right, guys. Thanks for coming back, honestly. And it was so nice to see you guys. Bador. I hope I was saying it. I don't want to say it wrong. Bador. And Mimi, where's Mimi? Which is Reality Connoisseur. And Danny Gossip Girl, everybody, Erin, Terry, all of you guys. Mimi are my amazing mod. And remember, guys, I do have a membership. We can do members only stuff. We could talk more freely there if you guys join it. I'm gonna make it cheaper. It's me and my sister right now, I think, and like Terry, I think maybe, or somebody. I'm gonna do members only stuff, and we'll maybe do that stuff. I don't know. Let me know. We can still do members only anyway, because the other night when we're at the end of the live that was 4 hours long with me, Manny, and Larja, I needed advice, right, from people that are moms, but I realized I cannot be saying this shit out loud because my family's lost. We're like literally on Instagram, and I was like, fuck. But like, there's the things like that we could like, that we could all be on a panel together. But it would also help people that are like, we could really help other people too, because the spirituality thing, I want to do that, and I want to do sobriety. I can't really have that as my brand, and you know what I mean. But I want to do like I don't know, stuff like that, because I realize there's a lot of stuff going on with addiction and the shows, and also with spirituality. And like, people always just know how do you stay clean or how to do it. People weren't ready to know how or why stay clean. Spirituality is a big part of it, and hard work. But anyway, we'll talk about all this stuff later. We'll do members only eventually if we ever get enough members. My sister Shannon's my I love her. All right, guys, I'll see you in a couple of hours. Love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and yes, I do like my hair actually. Thank you for all the compliments. You guys are the fucking bomb, and I absolutely appreciate every single one of you, no matter whether you show up now or not. You guys have literally been with me for like 4 years, and like literally, I see new people, but other people too, like that haven't, that have been here for so long. I love you guys. Okay, be back later. How do I end the stream? I don't know how to do it.